I said earlier that we would talk a bit more in depth about our recent change of name. If you've been watching our social media platforms, you would have seen us posting this. That pretty much explains the headlines. We have changed our name. The name that I started this business with 2014, nearly 9 years ago, October 2014. The name I started with, Moose Valley Equipment, is no more and is being replaced with our new name and our new logo, The Attachment Company. As some of you may know, myself, William, and my fiancée Laura run our UK business, which up until now was called Moose Valley Equipment, and this is what started off our whole business of selling excavator and earth moving attachments. And my brother Andrew runs our American business that, since it was started a few years ago, has always been called The Attachment Company. And that is one of the primary reasons that we've decided to match that in the UK and go from our old name, our Moose Valley Equipment name, to our new Attachment Company name and branding. It is not a decision I've taken lightly. Myself and Laura, we've worked for years to build up a reputation and goodwill and good standing behind the name that we were using, behind the Moose Valley Equipment name. However, I think this is the right change going forward to allow us to progress and the company to progress and to present the proper image. It will now let us have a UK business and a US business supplying the same quality attachments, looking the same, branded up the same. I'll put the two logos here. You'll see the US one with the US flag in the back and the Colorado Rocky Mountains, and the UK one with, of course, the Saltire, which is what I'm wearing just now. It'll give us that uniformity and let us visually look the same and act and be two divisions of the same company. I think it much better describes what we do and what we're about. For those of you that don't know, our old name, Moose Valley Equipment, comes primarily from my parents' company, Moose Valley Plant, that where I worked, where I've grown up knowing that business, and where I worked when I was in school, when I was in uni, and then when I came out of there, I worked there full time whilst working part time to build up my business, Moose Valley Equipment, which was started alongside, which made sense at the time, and that's why we kept the name as close as we did. However, things moving on, there's changes in that business. My parents have since sold Moose Valley Plant and are more or less retired. I no longer work there from the start of the year. To be honest, that name, the Moose Valley Equipment, Moose Valley Plant name, was based off our local area, but meant nothing to anybody outside of here. If anything, just caused a bit of confusion. It should have been Moose. Everybody pronounced it as Mouse, and which is understandable. That's what it looks like, that's what it says, but it made no sense to anybody outside of us. I think our new name, our new branding looks a lot cleaner, a lot fresher, and I think, as I said, the name describes exactly what we do, and it is a name we've been using in the US for the past number of years. It allows Laura and I's part of the company, the UK based part, to progress and to further and to look to grow and expand. Since the start of this year, I've been full time running the business, so is Laura. This is what we do and how we need to look at progressing the business over the next number of years, looking to the future and ultimately looking to what we want to achieve. I think also, I don't know what reason we're on, but I think also it allows us to do other things within the company as well. If you've been following us, if you're watching this on TikTok, you know this already. If you've not been following us on there, I've been doing a whole series on building our own attachment brand. That's something we've started. I'll put here the branding for that. It'll be called Attachworks. I think it ties in with our company, with our attachment company branding and logos, and that'll be our brand name for attachments that we want to design, build, and ultimately sell ourselves. So that's the main reasons. I wanted to do this video just to clear up a couple of things on why we're changing name, why we're not sticking with the Moose Valley name, which when it comes to the Moose Valley name, and just when I'm thinking, it's a name that goes back years in my family. My grandparents constructed, built, ran and operated a golf course next door to us, and that was the Moose Valley Golf Course at the Kames Country Club. So that's kind of where the name started. Then my parents started the plant hire, so on and so forth, and we're at where we're at now. It's a name and something that I'll be a little bit sad to see go, but I think it is what's needed for the business to allow it to progress and develop and keep continuing to grow and hopefully become what we think it can become in due time. As a little extra, there will be a new website for the company. It'll be attachmentco.co.uk. That is up and running at the moment if you want to go check it out. That'll run alongside our moosevalley.com website for the time being, so you will get us on either one. But mainly it'll be attachmentco.co.uk. And if you have any email queries, anything you want to get in touch about, either give us a phone, numbers on the website, or email me. It's william@attachmentco.co.uk. And if you're watching this and you have any questions on anything to do with our business, on the change of name, on our branding, on our logos, on our business setup, whatever, please get in the comments, ask away. There's very little I'm not open to sharing, if anything, so there's no question within reason off limits. So please get in the comments, ask away, fire away any questions. I'll be more than happy to try and answer them for you, and we look forward to hopefully doing business with you in the future. And as I say, in the meantime, if we can help with anything, attachment, excavators, buckets, augers, breakers, anything related or anything associated with excavators or attachments or whatever, please let me know, send me a message, give me an email, whatever, and I will be more than happy to help. Thanks for watching this all the way through. Hopefully I've made sense and it's not just been me rambling. Let us know what you think on the new name. Let us know what you think on the new branding and the new logo. So again, thanks very much everybody. Exciting times for us going forward, and I hope to speak to you in the future. Cheers!